Hello dear children, good morning. Children, today I am going to start with the new chapter and the name of the chapter is your 6th lesson, People Who Help Us. All of you open page number 261 in your textbooks. Lesson 6, People Who Help Us. Before going to start the lesson, let us see the warm-up part. Arrange the pictures in correct order to show the journey of wool from sheep to sweater. One has been done for you. So, you have to arrange all these pictures in an order. See, in this picture, he is taking off wool from the sheep. This is number 1 and you have to give number 2, 3, 4, 5 like this to all this picture in a correct order. Children, in winter season, we all will wear sweaters, right? Will sweaters come by their own? No. First of all, we should take wool from sheep and that wool should be sold and that wool should be prepared and it will come to the shop and then we will buy it and we will wear it, right? So, we will depend people who help us. The lesson is people who help us. So, in each work we will depend on others. For example, our mother cooks food for us. Where do we get rice? We get rice from the shop. Where does the shopkeeper get rice? They get rice from the farmers, right? How do farmers get? They will bring some grains and they will do all the farming and they will get rice and they will sell to the shopkeepers and we will take rice from the shopkeepers. So for everything we depend on each other. So we will help each other. So in this lesson you are going to learn people who help us. See, interdependence. We all depend on each other for something or the other. Yes, we all depend on each other. It might be anything, it might be something or anything. For suppose if we want pen, we will go and get it from shopkeeper. Where do shopkeeper get the pen? He will buy from others. So refill will come from one place and the pen, outer part of the pen comes from other place. So we will depend on each other. This is called interdependency. So depending on each other for something or other is called as interdependence. There is interdependence in almost everything people do. The relationship between a user and a service provider is an example of interdependence. Here, the relationship between a user means for suppose we are the users. We use for suppose we use milk. Where do we get milk? From cow. Who will bring milk from cow? The people who do poultry, right? I mean who do dairy farming, they will get milk from cow to us. They are service providers. So users are nothing but we and service providers are people who bring milk to us. Okay, this is the best example of interdependence. People who help us. We depend on many people who help us in our daily lives. Let us learn about some of them. So in our daily life, in our day-to-day life, we depend on many peoples on many things. So let us see them. Teacher. First one is teacher. See, here we can see teacher in this picture and around her students are there, right? She is teaching how to paint. We depend on our teachers to gain knowledge. Yes, in order to gain knowledge from teacher, you students depend on teachers. They teach us how to read, how to write, how to sing, how to dance, how to paint and how to play different sports. So teachers will teach you how to write, how to sing, dancing, painting, playing and all this. Our teachers encourage us to work hard and do our best in every field. So in all these fields, teachers encourages you and they will let you know, they will let you do your best whatever the field you are interested in. They also teach us values and good manners. A teacher is respected by all. So teachers will teach you values in of your life and also good manners in your life. So a teacher is respected by each and everyone. Next one, doctor. We depend on the doctors for our well-being. Yes, if we are not well, if you are not feeling well, you will go to doctor and you will find what's wrong with you. When we fall ill, we visit a doctor. The doctor examines our body and prescribes medicines. So prescribes means, what do you mean by prescribes? To say what medical treatment someone needs. So here, if we are ill or if we are sick, we go to the doctor. The doctor will examine our body and he will give us prescription to be followed. So medicines, what are the medicines we have to take? The doctor helps us keep healthy and free from diseases. Some doctors work in a hospital and some in a nursing home or a clinic. So some doctors will maintain clinics, or some of them will work in nursing homes and some of them will work in a hospitals. Doctors also travel in mobile dispensaries to treat people in villages. Mobile dispensaries were vans. These are mobile dispensaries, right? Vans with medical facilities and a doctor. So some of the doctors will go to the villages in these medical mobile dispensaries. And this van contains all the medical facilities. Doctors travel from one village to another to treat people who are hurt or unwell. So what's the work of the doctor? He has to look at the sick people, right? So he will travel from one village to another village to treat people. Next one is police. See, he is police. What will police do, children? They will protect us, right? They have a main social responsibility to look at us. The police maintain the law and order in an area. They protect people and their property. They catch robbers, thieves and other criminals. So, the police maintain a law and order, means there should not be any illegal things happened in our society. They protect people as well as our properties even. They will catch robbers, thieves and criminals and they will keep them in the jail. In markets and fairs, they maintain discipline. And discipline means when people's behavior is controlled using rules. Okay, they will maintain disciplines in public places. We seek their help in case of accidents or any crime. So suppose if any crime happened in our own house or in our society or neighbor's house, we will call police, right? And if any accidents happens, we will call ambulance as well as police people, right? The traffic police direct the movements of vehicles on the road. They punish those who do not follow traffic rules. And the traffic police also maintain and disciplines on the road, and they will punish the people who do not follow the traffic rules. Next one is a delivery person. A delivery person is someone So children, nowadays we can find Zomato, Swiggy and all these foodie apps, right? And Amazon, Flipkart, they will provide groceries, clothes, electronic goods, everything. They will deliver them to our home, right? So these persons, we call them as delivery persons. If you feel so hungry at the evening and if you want to eat pizza, you will call to the pizza corner and you will order a pizza and a delivery boy comes and give it to you. So this is a delivery person. A delivery person is someone who delivers things to our doorstep. So this person delivers whatever we want. He will deliver it to our doorstep. It is because of them that we can buy things without actually going to the market. So without losing our energy, we are just placing an order and this person will come to us and give whatever we want. They have made our lives easy. We can order things over the phone or through the internet. Within a short period of time, these things reach our home with the help of delivery person. So if we place any order through mobiles or through internet, this person will come and deliver the things whatever we want. And we have some of the persons like plumber, postman, sweeper, tailor, cobbler, right? We depend on many other people around us. Look at the pictures and write how they help you in your notebook. So write about plumber, how he will help you. Write about any two persons in these pictures, okay? About plumber or postman or sweeper or tailor or cobbler, okay? You do this activity, children. So this is all about your 6th chapter, people who help us. Once go through the today's class, and children, if you have any doubts, you can ask me, okay? Bye children. Thank you.